Welcome to today's edition of Crypto Corner at InvestorIdeas.com. News on what's driving the cryptocurrency market. Hey everyone, this is Sam Mowers here, and welcome to episode 476 of the Crypto Corner podcast. For news today, Bitcoin reached its highest trading price in nearly 3 years. GLXY Digital has acquired 2 crypto trading firms. HUD-8 has released its Q3 financials, and BitPay has launched BitPay Send. But just before we dive into today's show, a quick reminder that if you enjoyed this podcast, please feel free to share it or leave us a review. And while you're at it, I recommend checking out some of the other podcasts on InvestorIdeas.com. This includes the Clean Tech and Climate Change podcast, as well as the Cannabis Podcast, both of which will bring you up to speed on the latest stock news and trends in their respective spaces. So as we head into another weekend, Bitcoin has climbed higher still, clocking in at about $16,190 at the time of recording. That is according to data from CoinMarketCap. Since Monday's Crypto Corner, when it was trading for nearly $1,000 less at $15,285, it has been more or less steadily growing. Bitcoin's trading price peaked at around $16,460 just yesterday, and that was the first time it had reached that high since January 2018, nearly 3 years ago. GLXY Digital Holdings Limited, which trades on the TSX under the ticker symbol GLXY, has acquired crypto trading firms Drawbridge Lending and Bluefire Capital, the former described as an innovator in digital asset lending, borrowing, and structured products, and the latter described as a proprietary trading firm specializing in market making and two-sided liquidity for digital assets. Peter Wisniewski, the co-head of GLXY Digital Trading, explained, quote, "Over the past 2.5 years, the GLXY Digital Trading team has been executing on a product and technology roadmap that has allowed for first-class execution, deep liquidity, and an expanding set of services across spot and derivatives, including principal, agency, and electronic trading. These acquisitions are a continuation of this progress to date, and an important milestone as we continue to broaden our talent base and build out our differentiated capabilities spanning fiat and digital asset lending, structured products, and prime brokerage services." End quote. HUD-8 Mining Corp., which trades on the TSX under the ticker symbol HUT or HUT, has reported its third quarter 2020 financial results, indicating a quarterly revenue of $5.8 million Canadian, with mining profit margin of negative 37% and a net loss of $0.9 million. The company did, however, renegotiate terms with its lender to provide more downward flexibility with Bitcoin collateral and save nearly $500,000 per year in interest expense. The company also transferred the management of site operations from Bitfury to HUD-8, providing savings of over $1.5 million per year. An excerpt from the press release reads, quote, "Q3 2020 was the first full quarter after the Bitcoin halving, where Bitcoin production was cut in half, while the network hash rate continued to rise, making it one of the most difficult periods for Bitcoin miners to operate. To put this into context, it became 140% more difficult to mine for a Bitcoin from just before the halving in May 2020 to September 30th, 2020, while the Bitcoin price increased by 9% in that same period. The economics of mining Bitcoin have significantly improved subsequent to Q3 2020. End quote. Crypto payment services provider BitPay has launched BitPay Send, a new service which enables organizations of all sizes to pay employees, affiliates, customers, vendors, contractors, and others with cryptocurrency. The company's CEO, Stephen Pear, said, quote, "Blockchain payment adoption is growing because it offers an easy way to send and receive payments on a global scale. Traditional international payment methods are cumbersome, costly, and slow. With BitPay Send, companies can make mass payouts without having to buy, own, or manage crypto, and their recipients receive payments quicker and at a lower cost." End quote. That does it for today's Crypto Corner. If you would like to be a guest or sponsor for this podcast, contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website, and this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products, services, or securities. Investors are reminded all investment involves risk and possible loss in investment. To hear more InvestorIdeas.com podcasts, please visit InvestorIdeas.com/audio. And a reminder, you can also hear our podcasts on Spotify, iTunes, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio.com, and Google Play Music.